Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Being an XRP holder has never made more sense than it does right now. And before we get into the movie itself, I have a question for you. When was the last time XRP was sitting around 67 cents, as it is right now, before a crypto bull run began? Definitely not. When we last checked in around the middle of 2020, things were really taking off. You might recall that XRP spent most of the summer and into October essentially migrating sideways in the 20-something cent zone, where it appeared destined to remain indefinitely. If you were present during that period, you would understand my point. At that point, though, it had vanished. Fantastically, it took off and skyrocketed to over 80 cents in what seemed like a week or two. I'd have to check the charts to remember the exact time, without warning. What matters is that it happened rapidly. It appeared as though it would never take place. Then it really transpired. However, that was back when XRP was hovering around the 20-something cent mark. It has reached a crest. Just before the market goes completely bonkers, it's at 67 cents. It would be fair to say that progress has been steady. This, however, is prior to the excitement and XRP stability. Although cryptocurrency prices often fluctuate wildly, they have lately stabilized at 67 cents after breaking over a specific resistance level. Here are some analyst opinions, including one from a blockchain supporter, who will just point out that the last time these charts looked like this, XRP ran up, I believe he said 180%. Another expert I'm in touch with predicts that XRP will reach $18 in the near to medium future. I am not providing financial advice and have no prior experience in the field. Please understand this before we continue. Furthermore, you must not to purchase or sell something on account of okay, I'll admit it, I'm just a curious bystander who loves to vlog about cryptocurrency on YouTube. But that's only for fun and as a hobby. A Bitcoin is currently worth $43,908 as of this writing. The market capitalization of the crypto asset class is $1.64 trillion. And the Crypto Fear Greed Index is 74 out of 100. Extreme greed has yet to be exhibited in the cycle. I simply cannot believe that this will lead to a decline before we reach the point of severe greed. To clarify, just because we have a bout of intense greed doesn't imply that we automatically revert to bear mode the following day. Both moderate and excessive greed may keep people and things going for quite a while. On the other hand, it is possible to experience persistent and severe fear. I think it's almost inevitable, but it will be a memorable moment when I finally bring attention to the fact that we're in a state of intense greed and heat. That is not to say that it is finished. Even if it continues for another 6 months, not that it will likely last for that long, it will likely oscillate between excessive greed and avarice, but in some ways it can be seen as the beginning of the end. What I can tell you is that it will be an exhilarating moment, but it should also make you stop and think, alright, things are heating up. My words fall flat if this is the general public sentiment at the moment. Credible Bitcoin chart analyst made a post earlier today, penning his writing has been incredibly optimistic and confident, and it's clear that he has a firm grasp on the big picture. For more than a year, he has been predicting that we were in bull mode, even while the majority of people and pundits were predicting that we were entering bear zone. It will be some time before we return. Yet here we are. It has been a year, and we have been bullish throughout. Plus, if Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high this year or not. Putting that aside, we'll have to wait and watch if his predictions come true. He's certain that this will drive Bitcoin's value to reach new heights, regardless of when the year ends. Therefore, he remains steadfast even if he is incorrect architecturally. And thus, in only mode, this is what he composed. Even though this is the most volatile asset class in the world, I don't think we will see anything below $40,000 again this cycle, and I'm not even talking about the 5-minute chart. I understand. You've made a daring claim there. I trust his judgment. 40,000, no detail, not even the top 30,000, would elude me. The likelihood of such happening is uncertain to me. Hopefully, he's correct. Not possible. A large number of credible market watchers believe it's reasonable to expect a flush into the 30,000 cup or lower throughout the next several months. We'll find out who's correct. That is why it is entertaining to follow the different viewpoints expressed by the analysts on this platform. The intriguing part is that even analysts who believe we may reach the 30 to 1,000 range recognize that this would simply be retracing to a level they consider support, after which we could continue to rise. Even though some experts will claim that we are in full-blown bull mode, they are also simply the asterisks in this situation. I'm finding it difficult to find analysts that do not believe that we are currently in full BOMO. There are a few who actually believe we're going to reach our peak here. Under 100,000. While I recognize that this is a minority view, there are some who believe that once we get $50,000, that's pretty much it. Alright. That's about it. I might take off at that point, and then it will be over. Nonetheless, this might still take the better part of next year, so it's not out of the question. To sum up, 2024 is still going to be a blast, regardless of whether the credible bears are right. At least that's my theory. This afternoon, Credible Crypto published yet another post. Along the way, he included several requests for a huge flush in his writing. But open interest in Bitcoin has been falling steadily, and it has now approached levels not seen since the price hit $37,000. Good luck removing the imaginary leveraged positions. Since then, open interest has remained unchanged, and the price has risen 20%. Since he doesn't perceive a great deal of leverage at work here, he wonders what will trigger the price to generate her own net. It makes no difference that I didn't pull up a different post for this video. Some of you probably didn't even notice this, but that was just the nature of the job. Bitcoin did drop from around $44,200 to around $43,800, in case you haven't been keeping up with the market, or maybe you were looking at it immediately after I posted this video. No way. After then, it started to rise somewhat. That was actually covered in his post. In my opinion, the main point to be drawn from that piece is that, although there was a dip, it was not due to leverage or any kind of activity affecting the spot price of Bitcoin. In his view, this is a minor issue. After all, crypto is inherently volatile, and Bitcoin's price is likely to continue rising despite this. In this post from the blockchain supporter, we can see two charts, one for Bitcoin USD, and another for XRP. Also, the total 3 market cap is shown in orange. I take it that this represents the overall market cap of the entire asset class excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Thus, the orange chart represents everything but the 2 top coins. That is the focus of his attention, along with functional charts. The one at the bottom is from the range in the background. It dates back to November 2020, which is just over 3 years ago, and the one at the top is our current location. So this is the part where he chose December 5, 2023. Even though it's not the same month 3 years later, it's still the same thing from a chart standpoint, considering the evolution of the chart's construction, as he's pointing out. He's emphasizing that point here. He is attempting to convey that idea. So, this is what we came up with. In 2020, at the exact same time that we are in this position now, XRP surged 180%, Bitcoin went up, the altcoin market went up, etc. It took place here. What happens next this week is anybody's guess. He is not, therefore, guaranteeing that this is the outcome. However, observe the development. The overall market cap sans Bitcoin and Ethereum was orange 3 years ago, as you can see right here on the screen. The red and green candles up there represent the price of Bitcoin 3 years ago, whereas the green line here represents XRP. Thus, XRP did, in the end, follow in a big way. Here we may observe Bitcoin's breakout to the upward. Total 3, which includes all assets save Bitcoin and ETH, are visible. It has taken off. XRP is behaving similarly to that section of the formation. It was rising while Total 3 was beginning to fall little. Looking ahead to XRP's future actions. Therefore, he is not promising anything. It's not a promise in and of itself. But according to him, these things don't look different at all. He's clearly making his point at that time. Will it become popular, just like everything else? I won't be surprised if you say yes. I don't find this really interesting. That's right, I reiterated my initial statement at the beginning of the video. It's legitimate to be excited about XRP right now, and this is the moment to be excited. Being weak is acceptable because holding XRP has been mostly painful. As an XRP community, we've been through a lot, particularly with the SEC crap, but this is true for crypto in general. It terrifies individuals and keeps them up at night. Taking it all in and enjoying it is perfectly fine. That's totally fair. Plus, there's no telling what will happen, so we'll have to wait and watch. At this very moment, everything is looking really terrific. I see. Dark Defender, an expert on XRP charts, also made a post. Also, he included the people who predicted that XRP won't reach $1 until 2025 in their works. The year 2025 is quickly approaching its demise. On the other hand, XRP hit 70 cents yesterday. The 24-hour high for XRP was 70.1 cents, which is a great position. Furthermore, the other day it was at 71 cents and people were sobbing, but I'm like, stop worrying about the short term. When it goes, and we'll relish it, but we'll be watching it like hawks because that battle is fun, so watching it hour after hour will just drive you crazy. Aside from that, though, you're going to completely exhaust yourself. Am I correct? Things are falling down in other places as well. Oh. Is this the wrong choice? That, however, is in no way indicative of the quality of the coin you choose. XRP touched 70 cents, but that's simply normal volatility. It has also dropped little again. Here on the XRP USD chart, though, I'd like to draw attention to the level that Dark Defender was referring to. And he's pointing out that XRP touched 70 cents, broke over a resistance level, and then tested that level again, this time as support. So, he's essentially praising it. On the other hand, he shared this XRP USD chart along with the following text. Hello everyone, the 66.49 cent mark is no laughing matter when XRP retests it. However, if you have a thorough grasp of it, it's really crucial. His point is that you are about to be captivated by the forthcoming XRP moves, because it is at a significant level. For the time being, this is critical. We can verify this on a monthly basis. The monthly chart shows that we have surpassed the crucial level, which opens further goals near $1, or $1 plus $1, as you can see below. Towards $18.22 in the near to medium term, the monthly chart's 5-wave Elliott wave structure is still active. As soon as XRP reaches $1.88 very high, the result will be catastrophic, I swear. We will observe the outcome in that regard. However, the protracted nature of this is evident. In 2024, the year he is referring to, we will have reached $18 or more. I am uncertain as to whether or not it will transpire. On top of that, at that point, I will have almost exited the market. A possum, you know. As a result, I keep stating that my overall aim is to scale out completely between $5 and $8. I might be ready to take a little more of a chance if XRP is the last asset in my portfolio to really take off, or almost, and I've already made enough money from the others. But suppose XRP is acting strangely, for example, it pops off earlier in the market cycle, which is something we shouldn't predict historically. If that's the case, I anticipate selling almost everything I own. Later in the cycle, though, I may decide to hold on to 10% or 20%. Or, depending on the profits from my other endeavors, perhaps you could even be a bit more. Yes, that is certainly doable. Having said that, my primary concern is acquiring the wealth that will change my life, safeguarding it, and then moving on to preservation. However, I intend for it to be that way. Are you all as excited as I am? I've been doing this for over 5 years, and I'm going to see what happens next. Not to mention that the majority of it lacks this particular atmosphere. Since the majority of crypto involves sideways and downward market action, it isn't relevant to us. I hope you're savoring every moment of this since it won't be around forever. So, yeah, this year has been great compared to last, and I have a feeling that 2024 will be even better, much better than 2023. However, I promise it will be over soon. The bright side is that I will still be spending a lot of time here creating videos for YouTube, because after that, it's just more of the same. This is something I will repeat. As I anticipate that the markets will likely hit rock bottom, I will begin to accumulate dollars through cost of living adjustments in preparation for starting the process all over again. You should not put your money where your mouth is because of what I say, since I am not a financial counselor. See you later, bye.